Good morning. Hello guys, how's it going? Today I'm going to take you and show you 10 places that you must visit when you are in Kuching. Now for those of you who knows me, nothing new, and to my new friends out there, my name is Zen Lo and this is where I was born, Kuching, Borneo, Sarawak. Today I'm going to show you what my beautiful hometown has to offer. Now the first stop for the 10 places is at the Marian Boutique Lodging House. This is where I'm staying for the last couple of nights, and why I chose Marian is because it's something very unique in terms of the concept and the style. This is very old. It was built back in 1885 by a Chinese family, originally from China. He built this house for his family. Then eventually in 1968, this place was turned into a boarding lodging area, a boarding house basically. So today it's a public lodging facilities where anybody can walk in and pay as minimum as $20 and you can have a beautiful place to enjoy. And now this place has got no facilities unlike any other hotel. However, if you love privacy, the nature, then this is the right place for you. Also, that if you travel heavily, again, this is not suitable for you because there's no lift. There's a lot of staircase where it's very inconvenient for someone with lots of baggages. Now, if you're a backpacker and you travel light, then by all means, I think this is a perfect place for you. It's really serene and it's very peaceful here, and I love it. Once in a while, you know, you try something different. Okay, so next stop, the museum. Right guys, you probably think that's my ride. You're absolutely right. That is my ride for today. Now that is a 1983 308 GTS Ferrari. It's a beautiful car. It belongs to a very good friend of mine. His name is Alex. He's also the owner of his Furious Cafe. So if you ever visit Kuching, you must check out his cafe. I'll leave the link and all the details down below, okay? Now I don't know you guys remember in the 80s, Magnum PI. If you guys born around that era, then you will know what I'm talking about. Magnum PI is a TV series, and this car was made famous by Magnum PI. So I'm very fortunate. Thanks to Alex for loaning me the car. Yeah, I'm gonna have a good time and visit the 10 places with you guys in the Ferrari. Meanwhile, I'm going to introduce you to a very good friend of mine. His name is Dean. He's from Kuching and he knows Kuching way better than me, okay? And this is Dean, my friend.
Hi man.
Thank you very much. This is Dean's ride, a Maserati.
Hi.
So we have two Italian beautiful ladies here. So Dean is going to show me around. Yeah, I know I'm from Kuching. This is my hometown, but I left at a very young age, so that's why I need Dean to help me to run through all the locations that we're going to visit today. So Dean has got a lot more knowledge, and this is where I'm going to drill him, and we're going to have a lot of fun today.
Okay, the next one is the latest museum in Malaysia.
Come, let's go.
Okay. Yeah.
See you there. Guys, this is our second location. It's an old museum but newly refurbished. I was told that this is the best museum in Southeast Asia. Is that correct, Dean? Tell me why.
Yes, this museum is built in 1885. Inside there are like, you know, bones of whales and found anything that found in Sarawak, and of course our ethnic history. And then now we have a brand new museum.
There you go.
Just across the road.
The Borneo Cultural Museum. That's
Yep.
what we called it. Beautiful architecture. Check it out, man. Now, unfortunately, both of us have never been in there because it's just newly opened this year. So if you plan to come and visit our Borneo Cultural Museum, make sure you go online, make a booking, have a reservation before you plan your trip. Otherwise, you're going to come here and get disappointment. You're not going to get in there. It's just long waiting list.
He'll tell you the history of Sarawak culture and how we become King Sarawak today.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you see this little hill here, guys? This is where I used to do my BMX. Back then, I was a little boy. This is my favorite playground. So guys, if you're here, you really need to check out our museum. It's really awesome, okay? You will not be disappointed. Trust me, okay? Yeah. So our next location is where?
The courthouse.
The courthouse. We'll see you there. Alright guys, this is our third location, and this is our old courthouse and where all the criminals used to be sentenced from here. Today, our courthouse is a tourist information center, and as you can see, it was built in 1883. So Dean, tell me a bit more about the courthouse.
Okay, the courthouse, this is the only courthouse in Kuching, and now on the 90s, they moved to the new one in Putrajaya. So now they convert, they got everything inside. They got restaurant, cafes. It's a tourist information center, office
right.
Inside.
Right. So you can actually walk in there and ask any information you want related to the tourist, all the information that's needed in Kuching.
If we pan the camera there, that used to be the prison.
You mean this tiny little building here used to be a prison?
No, it's bigger actually.
Okay.
They demolished the rest, and they left this frontage.
Today, again, it's just a tourist site. Now it's a restaurant called Magenta, and it's owned by a good friend of ours, Dino. So really good food in there. Google them and check them out, okay? So if you're here, why not check out their fine food. Now, behind the old prison, as you can see, a huge, beautiful golden architecture. That is our Sarawak Parliament. Sad to say that you are not allowed to go in there unless you have official business with the minister. Otherwise,
the premier want to see you.
Yeah. Otherwise, you can take beautiful pictures just from this end, and still a beautiful sight. Okay.
If you are here, you want to go opposite, you can take a sampan.
Right.
Or now you can take this our beautiful Hornbill Bridge.
The Hornbill Bridge.
I don't know, but I call it the Hornbill Bridge because it's inspired by the Hornbill.
Okay.
The beak, the wing.
Yeah, it is beautiful. So you can actually walk all the way to the other side of the river. Am I right? Alternatively, you can take a sampan, like what Din said. Sampan is a small little boat, but today I think it's no longer operated by human power.
They have human power to steer, but they have a motor.
A little motor.
Yeah.
Okay. Back then, when I was a kid, I used to pay only 30 cents.
30 cents.
20 cents. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
No, yeah, 20 cents.
Now it's 1 ringgit.
Now it's 1 ringgit.
Yeah.
I thought it was more than that.
Maybe 2, I don't know.
It's still good fun. So you have an option, either you walk across via the bridge or you can take the sampan. So I think I recommend do both. You know. The next one will be Chinatown.
Next one, I'm going to bring you to Chinatown, where our first Chinese that came in, they started their business here.
Okay,
let's go.
Guys, Chinatown next. Okay guys, now we have reached our location number 4, which is the Chinatown. The arch itself speaks clearly that this is the Chinatown, and Din is going to tell you a bit more about the history of how the Chinatown actually started.
Okay, this street is the first Chinese business district in the whole Sarawak, I would say.
Okay.
So those people who are from China, they will be here, they will reside here, they will rent a room upstairs, and there's a lot of Chinese association. They got this Cantonese, Teochew, they all here.
And all here, right?
And inside, of course, there are lots of good food, Chinese food.
And we also have a very popular temple in there. In fact, the Chinatown is just very close to the courthouse. It's just right opposite. So since you are here visiting the courthouse, it's just literally across the road, and that's the Chinatown already. Yeah, prepare yourself if you do visit Chinatown. Parking is going to be very difficult. It's going to be a challenge. So if you can, try to get a Grab here or whatever, and then you can just walk along the street. There's hundreds of shops in there.
You won't get hungry inside.
Yeah, plenty of restaurants, plenty of shop where you can buy local arts, and a temple to visit, and really interesting. So you must check out the Chinatown. Okay. All right. See you in a minute. Okay guys, we're halfway there. This is our 5th location, the Tua Pek Gong Chinese Temple. Now it's been there forever. I have no idea how long, maybe a couple 100 years old. And this is where all the Chinese come here during festive season to offer their prayers and all their wishes.
These are one of the oldest temples.
Right.
They don't know when they are built. They're actually guessing maybe on the 18th century.
Okay.
These are built by the early Chinese immigrants.
Okay.
They come here, they do business here, and then they build a temple here.
Okay guys, location number 6, and this is our waterfront. You have to be here to experience yourself. Our tourism ministry and also the council did a great job. Just in front of me, that's where our waterfront, and this really beautiful early evening until at night where you can actually stroll around and walk around. And along the waterfront, we also have hawker store, food and drink where you can really enjoy yourself, and it's happening here. So if you're here, you need to check out our waterfront, okay? Yeah. If you look across the river, the white structure over there is what we call
There used to be a fort.
a fort.
Fort Margarita.
Fort Margarita. So that is our next location. beautiful structure, beautiful architecture. This is somewhere you must also visit, okay?
Yeah, and then from here you can see there is a protection of our Sarawak economy. So the ship will come in here,
Right.
and that place will be full of bazookas.
Ah, you're talking
So
about the cannon.
the
back then.
cannons.
Right, so this is actually like a guardhouse
Protection, yeah.
to protect the town being invaded by outsiders. So basically, if there's any threat, this is our first line of defense. So the cannon is all up there. Obviously, they're not working anymore. So that's what Fort Margarita is all about. So remember, check out our waterfront. It's lovely and you will not regret it, okay?
Yeah.
Okay guys, now we are way past halfway mark. We are now in location number 7. But before I move on, I want to say a big thank you to Liquid Moly and Goodyear for sponsoring this video. If you guys need any good oil, good tires, check them out, Google them, or if you need any advice, you know what to do. Just leave me a comment below and I'll come back to you with the right advice. Okay, now location number 7 is Fort Margarita, which we mentioned earlier. And this is, in the olden days, this is our first line of defense.
Yeah.
Protect us from being attacked, basically. So we used to be able to drive in there, but sadly now they block it, so we have to walk in there. So then
Bring you closer to the fort itself. Come.
lead the way.
Yeah.
Hey guys, here we are at the main entrance. When I was a kid, this fort used to be mega, you know, but today when I look at it, it's puny. I guess maybe I grew up. But nevertheless, this over here we have the information board.
Yeah.
Basically, they open Monday to Sunday, public holiday, open daily from 9 a.m. to 4:45 p.m. Okay. Last entry is 4:30. So entry fee is very, very cheap.
Yeah.
If you are from Singapore, America, Europe, and all that, this is nothing. It's like you know, $2 US. If you are a foreigner, you have to pay 20 ringgit. And for children, it's 10 ringgit. I most probably get away with it if I tell them I'm 12 years
This
old.
is a kid's price.
Yeah, if you are local, you pay 10 ringgit and kids are 5 ringgit.
Yeah, you get
if you're-
subsidized by the government like our petrol.
Ah, okay,
Yeah.
so there you go. Or you can have an Explorer Pass, which is 30 ringgit and followed by 15 for kids, okay? Definitely worth visiting. So we're going to take you in there a bit closer to the fort.
Yep. This is our first defense. So you come into Kuching River and then you look fishy and they will shoot you. That's it. You know,
See this
they
tiny little hole, guys? This vertical little hole, that's where they put the barrel, the gun barrel.
guns.
Yeah, so basically from there, this is where they can start shooting. And this little wooden box here, when they open it, and that's where they roll out the cannons, okay? And this is the big gun up there, the small gun down here. So don't muck around. Okay, let's see if we can spot any cannon. It was built in 1880, long time ago.
And that is the real binocular up there
To look out for the vessel.
to look up for the captain face. They see whether you got an eye patch and that's it, you're done, man.
There you go, up there guys, you can see there's the binoculars up there, underneath the gazebo. That's where they look out for any ship that's coming in to attack Kuching.
Yeah, before that the trees are not allowed to be that high.
Yeah.
And they chop it off. And every 6 o'clock they will sound the cannon here for the people in Kuching to know what time it is.
Right. Yeah, I remember that when I was a kid, I remember
you hear that,
used to hear the
oh.
cannon, yes. But not anymore, sadly, you know. Okay guys, this is the reception area. As you walk in, this is the counter where you pay your fee. As we mentioned earlier, foreigner, you pay 20 ringgit. If you're local, you pay 10 ringgit basically. And on the left, you can see the big gun, that's the cannon. Back in the 18th century, when they used this as our first line of defense to protect Kuching. Okay, just slightly down here, you can see a small cell. And this is where, when the bad guys are captured, this is where they get locked up, right, Dean?
Yeah.
And of course, there's another gallery in there. So if you pay your money, you're allowed to go in the gallery to see a lot more stuff in there.
And there's a small spiral staircase that you have to take. The
go
whole
up
staircase go up to the top
tower.
of the tower, then you
Right.
can have a good view of Kuching.
Yeah.
That one I'll leave it to you guys to come here and have a look.
Correct. Once
Yeah.
you pay your entrance fee, you are allowed to go all the way up to the top, and you're gonna have a bird-eye view throughout the entire Sarawak River. Yeah.
Then you see who is the good guys or the big guys coming into Kuching.
Okay, guys.
Alright.
That's all, and we're gonna move on to the next location. Okay.
dreams with Gatorade again.
Hey guys, we are now finally at location number 8, Damai Beach Resort. Okay, so this is one place that you must come if you are in Kuching. It's a little bit of a drive from the city, but it's all worth it. Okay,
And it's fun.
it's fun.
Scenic.
Exactly.
You can see the mountain.
If you love the nature, definitely worth coming. Beautiful thing is you get a park in front if you drive a Ferrari or a Maserati. Always, when you drive a beautiful car, you always get to park at the main entrance of any 5-star hotel. That's a beautiful thing.
Alright.
Okay, come this way. And this place hasn't changed for the last 20 years.
Yeah, and then it's a must-take photo place.
Okay.
Every Kuching people have a photo here.
We used to come out here almost every weekend to party here, getting drunk, getting wasted. There's a club up there called PV, but it's no longer there
Yeah.
anymore. And this is where we literally get wasted. And on the left is the Cafe Satang, where you get all your stomach filled up when you're hungry. And like Dean said, this tree is a must. Back then we don't have Instagram, but today is the Instagram corner. Back then
Every Kuching people
have to take photo there.
Taken picture here before.
I don't know why.
You and I would do or die. Full speed ahead down a dead end road. Now I'm slamming all the doors you used to hold. You and me have got to be. We weren't afraid to make mistakes. Now we're chasing all our dreams with Gatorade.
Here we are. This is the Sunset Club. It's owned by Alex Wong, the same guy that owned Fist and Furious in Kuching. So slightly different concept. Fist and Furious Cafe is full of motorsport museum cafe. So if you are a motorhead, you definitely have to visit Fist and Furious. On the other hand, the Sunset Club is a little bit more laid back. It's basically for you to come here to chill with your friend, your girlfriend, your wife, whatever. It's just nice. Come, let's go in.
Hey, Meng.
Meng is basically the man behind the counter. He's in charge of the operation here. No? Albert. Okay. So again, this is a place where you can get very, very happy. If you're thirsty, this is a place where you want to be. And if you're hungry, this is also the place where you want to be, okay? Okay, this is important. Alex Wong is the owner of this place, as I mentioned earlier. Right on top, as you can see a poster over there, 1997 World Final in Lake Havasu. Just so you know, Alex is also ranked 7th in the world in 1995.
And then 1996, Australian
Champion. 1998, he is #1 in Asia Pacific. So this guy is very, very talented. He's into cars, into bike, into bicycle, all sort of things, anything. He's basically a, I would say he's a speed junkie, right? Just like one of us. So after all the sessions today, after the 10 location, we will end it at Fist and Furious to show you what it's all about, okay?
Alright.
Then you have the upper deck. See what I mean? Why you have to be here if you're in Kuching? See for yourself how beautiful it is. It's serene and it's beautiful, it's so calm. And guys, look over there on your left, you see 2 islands. We used to jet ski there many, many years ago, but now we can't just jet ski there anymore because of, like I said, the permit. In front is the South China Sea. On the right hand side, we have another resort. What is it
Damai
called?
Puri.
It's called Damai Puri.
It's under renovation.
Under renovation. So after this, any more resorts? What is that?
Campermine.
Campermine.
Campermine is more like a jungle trekking kind of resort.
Okay.
So you can go jungle
I
trekking.
heard there's tree house up there, right?
Yep.
So you can actually stay on top of the tree. So literally on top of the tree. It's the tree house concept.
Yeah.
Very interesting, very different. Here is more of a 5-star concept. So around this area, in total, we have 4 resorts. 3 around here, and farther to the left, we have Santubong Resort. Am I right? Is it still there?
It's still under renovation.
Okay, Santubong Resort is also under renovation. So beautiful place. You must come and check it out, okay?
Yeah, especially the Sunset Club.
Right.
It's great.
Come
Great.
around evening and the sunset is just mind-blowing.
Magnificent.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna head back down to Kuching, location number 9,
Meet
which
some
is
friends.
Petrajaya.
Yeah.
Correct. That's where all the motorhead will hang out.
Yeah.
Okay?
We're going to do some motorsport coverage, finally.
Correct. Yes. So we'll see you guys soon.
All right.
Bye. here at Petrojaya, so let's go say hello to all these guys.
Hi Zen, welcome to the Kuching Motorsport.
Hi guys, everyone. Hi guys, good to see you guys.
These are the backbones of Kuching Motorsport.
Yeah. Yes, I know, I'm super impressed.
And our official track is there in front.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm surprised and excited to see so many JDM cars here, as you can see. I think easily we're looking at about 30 cars. This is our second last location, and why we want to talk about this is because maybe not so relevant to many other people, but it is relevant to me, and then because we're all piston head, we love motorsport. So I think it's important for me to share why we are picking this as one of a place that you must visit when you're in Kuching, especially if you are a motorhead. Okay, without these people here, seriously, I think there is no motorsport in Sarawak, because these are the backbone. These are the individuals who actually put in effort, money, and to make all these things happen. Otherwise, the track doesn't even exist. Very, very happy to see all these guys are here. So it's very, very healthy. So this is a good sign. This is Alex, person who in charge of Petrojaya, right? So Alex is the founder, and as I mentioned earlier, they all put in a lot of effort, money, and each of them actually put a pool of money together. Therefore, they have a track today. And at the end of the day, you know, this track is not funded by any government or taxpayers' money. So I'm super proud of them. And without them, there is no track.
Let us introduce the drivers and let us show you their collection.
Okay, guys, I'm going to do my level best to introduce every single one of them, and they are the backbone of Kuching Motorsport, okay? So I'm going to start with this gentleman over here. Your name is?
Hi, I'm Richard.
Richard.
Len.
Yes.
I'm Dan.
Hi, Dan.
I'm Joshua.
Joshua.
I'm Andy.
Andy.
I'm Benny.
Benny.
I'm Fish.
Fish. Beautiful. Look at this. Godzilla. Abun. William. Chilean. That's Chilean. Ahong. Jackson. Darren. Darren is the record holder right now on Petrojaya. Very fast driver. Essen. Vincent.
Hello.
Vincent here. Desmond. Yakuza. Jackie. Koping. Alvin. Andy. Ayang. This is beautiful. Six.
Yeah.
Kelvin. Thomas.
Hi, I'm Michelle.
Hi Michelle. Good to see you. It's good to see
Nice
female
to meet
lady.
you.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Terrence.
Terrence.
I'm King.
King fan. Yes.
Hi,
Sorry.
Teresa.
Sexy Teresa.
I'm Raymond.
Raymond. And we have a leg calmer. The last but not least, Eka. There we go. There you have it, guys. I think in total we have about easily 30, 32, 33 cars. So super impressive. And from this point, we're now going to head over to a place called Paradise. Right, I believe you have another location which you're going to take us there,
Yeah,
which is
yeah,
a nightlife in Kuching, where all the car guys hang out. So I think that will be our last location which you must visit when you are in Kuching. So before the sky get dark, gonna get going, and we'll see you guys there. This is the last and final location. Location number 10 is called Paradise, and we are in BDC. The reason why we want to show you this place is because this is where the nightlife is. All the car guys, the enthusiasts, this is where they come and hang out. And this is a beautiful place for you to have dinner and drinks and chill. However, you may not think it's relevant, but to us, me and Din, we are car guys. Whether you like it or not, too bad, you don't have a choice. We think it's relevant. So the last location is very relevant to us. So if you're a car guy, remember to check out location number 9 and location number 10.
Yeah,
so
we are very thankful for all the 30 cars.
31 cars.
31 cars.
31 cars turned out today to support us.
Yeah, and came along with us. They all parked out
All
there.
over the place.
All over the place.
We did a convoy. Right. It's
Yeah.
been a long day. We started 9 o'clock this morning. And what time is it now?
Wow, it's 8:45.
8:45. So I'm gonna call it a wrap. I hope you guys enjoy the show, and if you have any comment, you know what to do. Just leave your comment right below, and we'll come back to you as soon as possible. You take care, and we love you. We'll see you guys soon.
See you.
Bye.
Hey guys, welcome back to Fist and Furious. This is the cafe that I've been talking about. It belongs to Alex, the guy that launched the Ferrari. Basically tonight we are just chilling out. It's we just finished our shoot yesterday, so it's just a wrap-up dinner with the boys here. On the left, we already met Dean.
Hi.
Mustafa is my videographer.
Hello.
Isaac handles. We have two Isaac here. Isaac 1 and Isaac 2, big and small. Okay, Isaac 1 handle photos, and Isaac 2 also photos and video as well. So thank you very much guys for all your hard work yesterday. Thank you everyone, and we'll see you guys soon. Dean was saying,
Remember to come to Fist
yes,
and Furious
don't forget to come to Fist and
Yeah.
Furious if you guys are in Kuching, okay?
All right.
You must check out this place. Bye.
See you guys.
Bye.